In today's video, I have facts and rumors. Hey, what's going on everybody? Rick here, and today was supposed to be an Islands of Adventure update video, but there is too much going on at Universal Studios Florida that step inside the park and check everything out. Universal just released some new facts about the new DreamWorks land that should be opening later this year. Plus, Mel's Drive-In has recently reopened, and like I said, we'll talk about some rumors. Oh, Labby the cabbie.
Oh, how you doing there, Rick?
He knows all about Mel's Drive-In. He parks there all the time, right?
I sure do. Every time there's an empty spot, I park over there.
Have you tried the new menu?
I haven't yet, but I read through it. It looks fantastic. Have you tried it?
I'm gonna try something today, my friend.
That sounds fantastic.
The Visa card centers should be opening on March 7th. Despicable Me Minion Mayhem is a 45-minute wait. It used to be a 3D attraction. Now it's only a 2D attraction. We'll talk more about 3D versus 2D later on in the video. It's a rumor that the Creature from the Black Lagoon is getting its own haunted house this year, but inside the Five and Dime, it's a fact that these Creature from the Black Lagoon t-shirts are on sale, down to $22 from $30. I suggest you buy them now, just in case the haunted house rumor is true. But if you want to spend a little more, this Creature from the Black Lagoon t-shirt, it's amazing, it's startling, it's shocking. It is $37. As far as the monster makeover is concerned, they've added a few, like, I don't know, 7 or 8 that are for Mardi Gras. And these are only $25. Oh, now this is something I could get into. There you go. I like the price point of that one. Fact: Mel's Drive-In has reopened. Fact: Mel's Drive-In has a new revamped menu. Rumor: the burger's better. Let's go find out. Actually, they would not let me inside until I mobile ordered. I have now done so. I am now 3 minutes away from being able to say I've arrived, prepare my order. So the app just told me I'm able to check in, so I did. The next thing it will tell me is that my food is ready. Let's take a look around. Looks like they've gone with a red, white, and blue, and even baby blue color scheming. Checkered floor. And looks like they've gotten rid of the photos that used to be here that reference the American Graffiti movie. They do have some records on the walls though. Overall, you know, I like the look of the place. This is Mel's Famous Burger Combo. So the burger is a beef patty with cheddar cheese, pickle, secret sauce, lettuce, and tomato on a toasted sesame seed bun. I did pay $1.50 extra for the onion rings because I heard good things about those. And the shake that comes with a combo, I chose a strawberry shake. Visually, I do have a concern about the cheese. The cheese does not look melted at all. Is the patty underneath cold? Uh-oh. That is the only bit of secret sauce they put on it. Oh no. Well, I'm going to add some ketchup, mustard, and mayonnaise then. And the description said pickles, and there's no pickles on it. And here is a cross section of what the burger looks like inside. Well, let's start eating. All done with lunch. Time for Rick's quick food review. Universal, why? Why do you make me do this? I'm such a positive guy. And since I am such a positive guy, I'll start with the onion rings. Those were phenomenal. Oh my God, the onion rings were so good. I just had onion rings the other day from Sloppy Joe's. These here at Mel's, 1,000 times better. Some of the best onion rings I've had. phenomenal. I can't say enough good things about the onion rings. I enjoyed the strawberry shake. I'm a strawberry shake kind of guy. That was really, really good as well. I would even say, you know, would use the word great, a great strawberry shake. More like, you do have to use a spoon rather than the straw though, probably. That's what I did. But now onto Mel's infamous burger. As you saw, the cheese was not melted. As I feared, the patty was cold. You saw the little dab of secret sauce about the size of a nickel, and they forgot the pickles. And the patty is just your typical theme park beef patty. It's not as good as what they have over at Islands of Adventure, at Mel's, or at the Circus McGurkus. So unfortunately, the hamburger disappointed greatly. I've heard good things about the other burger, like Bob's Big Burger there, because, well, it comes with the onion rings, and the onion rings are phenomenal. So I'm gonna work my way through the entire menu. I don't think I'm gonna get the burger next. I just had the burger. So maybe I'll switch up and get the chicken sandwich or like the hot dog or something, but there you go. There's my review. It's honest. I did have a team member overheard me like doing, talking about the burger, and the team member did offer to go make me a new one. I refused. I said, I don't create my experience, I only report on it. So, but if something like that happened to you, they would remake it for you. But I was just here to give you an honest assessment of my experience, and I've done that. So, let me just end with this. The onion rings were phenomenal. Now back to the updates. DreamWorks Land. Before I came here this morning, Universal sent out a press release with all types of new facts on DreamWorks Land. Shrek's Swamp Meet is back with Shrek, Fiona, and Donkey, the noble steed. Oh, it's been so long since we talked to Donkey. Can't wait to have him back. And then there's Shrek's Swamp for Little Ogres. This is an ogre-sized play area that features 4 fun slides, a wet play area, and places for kids to climb around and bounce around and splash around on. Shrek's area also has Mama Luna's Feline Fiesta. This is a new interactive experience that takes place in Mama Luna's retirement home for cats. Also, there's King Harold's Swamp Symphony. Guests can create their own masterpieces as they trigger a choir of ever-changing frog ribbits. And then there's Swamp Snacks. Families can feast like an ogre at this food kiosk. Of course, they do have a waffle. The Trolls area will feature, of course, the family-friendly Troller Coaster. Then there's Poppy's Playground, which is nestled under a giant 20-foot mushroom. Trolls Treats is their little take on a playful food kiosk with ice cream and such, and lemonade and nice little beverages. And the High Five Hideaway, which is an all-new retail location with plush merchandise and accessories from Shrek, Trolls, Kung Fu Panda, and Gabby's Dollhouse, and more. And in the back, there's an area for Kung Fu Panda. You have Poe's Kung Fu Training Camp, which will have the giant water cannons and dump buckets of water on you. So this is going to be like the water play area. Poe Live is a digital interactive meet and greet experience that gives guests the opportunity to interact with the famous Dragon Warrior himself. He'll teach you and the kids some cool Kung Fu moves. And look at this, for the stuff I just told you about, they've added new posters to the construction wall. Training with Poe. Here's the one for Shrek, says, bring your friends, swing on by this summer. And here is the one for the Trolls, says, here we go. Universal has learned not to paint themselves into a corner by saying early summer or late summer. They just say summer. So I'm sure they'll hit that mark. All right, once we get through Springfield, closer to MIB, I've got some more facts. Not rumors, but facts. we'll get to the rumors in just a bit. So back this way, where Universal Orlando has Halloween Horror Nights tents, they have filed permits to have 2 new HHN tents back here. That does not mean there's going to be more than 10 HHN haunted houses this year. It just means they're reshuffling the deck. Some new construction walls have popped over here by Cold Drinks, this food and beverage kiosk. That's the side where the Coke Freestyle machines are. But I'm assuming some type of underground or concrete work. Before I get to the facts and the rumors regarding the San Francisco area of the park, we're gonna step inside of this brick wall and check on a couple things, well, at least one thing inside of Diagon Alley. If you don't know how to get to Diagon Alley, it's these brick walls right next to Leicester Square. Yep, these construction walls still surround that Magical Wand spot. Not surprised, I do expect them to be there for a while. Another moderate crowd level at Universal today. I can say that because the wait time for Gringotts is just 40 minutes. And now on to San Francisco, which probably has the most interesting stuff to talk about. And when have we ever said that about San Francisco? Regarding Chez Alcatraz, now that other outlets are finally talking about this, I've been talking about it for about 3 weeks, the fact that Chez Alcatraz will close down and undergo a refurbishment. I guess others have found permits being pulled to have the work done. I knew about it weeks ago just by having conversations. Now here's the thing I thought was a rumor, but it has been confirmed today. They will get a tent, a beverage tent, so they can keep serving drinks, and they think it might be a full menu, that they won't be limited. It's not like it's just going to be for ocean attacks. Full menu here, and they're going to place it right here after Mardi Gras when this is gone. So even though you can't go to Chez Alcatraz, they're going to have the tent. But I have a suggestion. Universal Creative, you need to build a nice fancy facade for that food and beverage tent for Chez Alcatraz. Not just a plain old tent, put some sharks on it. I know you're gonna say, or management's gonna say, oh, the budget. We don't have budget for a nice fancy facade. But you know how much money this place makes for Universal? Give them a nice fancy themed beverage tent. You know, and I'm just suggesting you might want to put some sharks on it. And now, the really, really sad news. A lot of people is going to be upset with this. When this place is remodeled, we don't think we're going to have this wall. I think it's just going to be open. And we don't think there's going to be a place to put all the little shark gifts. We don't know if the new revamped Chez Alcatraz will have space for all the gifts it receives. And as far as that paraphernalia wall, it's not too late to have the architects change up the plans and make room, make us a wall to put all that stuff on. Or, and again I'm just spitballing here, maybe we can use some of it for the beverage tent that's going to go up. This is what I want you guys to do. Go to guest services, okay? And tell them, or write a letter, that you want Chez Alcatraz during its refurb to get a nice fancy facade for its beverage tent, and that you want space in the new Chez Alcatraz for all that stuff to go on the wall. So do you guys have your marching orders? First order is to have creative create a nice facade, a shark themed facade for that beverage tent, that temporary beverage tent that's going to be up while Chez Alcatraz is down. And then we have hashtag save the wall. See, here is the Bloody Mary beverage tent for Mardi Gras. Nice little facade there. So Chez Alcatraz deserves the same treatment, maybe even better. So I'm here at Universal a lot, but not every day. I can't catch everything. So people do contact me via Instagram. They DM me on that when they hear something interesting or see something interesting. So if you guys want to do the same thing, just follow me on Instagram at my Rix Flix. And if you're in the park and you see something interesting, or if you hear anything interesting, please direct message me on that. And I bring that up because someone DM'd me about a rumor regarding Fast and Furious. They told me the rumor is that it is going to close kind of sort of temporarily starting in August through Halloween Horror Nights. Now, usually the past couple years, at least during HHN, they've used Fast and Furious for haunted house queues and such, but this is more of an extended closure starting in August. That rumor, I believe. That's easy to believe. Now, this other rumor regarding Fast and Furious, well, the rumor is it could close permanently and Universal would make this a permanent haunted house, HHN style. That I do not believe whatsoever, because that would be too much of a human resources cost to hire and pay for a bunch of scare actors. Universal is not going to increase their human resources cost by doing that. In fact, it is for that reason, the staffing cost alone, that I believe Universal Orlando will never, ever, ever have a permanent haunted house in the theme park. Plus, I believe having a permanent haunted house would just make HHN a little less special. And as I mosey through New York City, I would like to give a shout out to my newest channel members, Caitlin Labrie and Ellie Armst. Thank you guys for signing up for memberships. And the wait time for the Mummy is 25 minutes. Here's a few highlights of Marilyn and the Diamond Bellas.
Close up right here to the camera. Woo! Such beauty. Alright, get ready. Big cheer. In 3, 1, 2, 3. Woo! Pretty here.
What a bunch of lovely and talented performers. Marilyn and the Diamond Bellas, a great performance as always. Several of the 3D attractions at Universal have been converted over to just 2D. I showed you Despicable Me earlier, that's now 2D. And they recently converted Kong over there at Islands of Adventure to 2D, got rid of the goggles. Do you think, could they ever change Transformers the Ride 3D into a 2D attraction? I mean, I guess they could, but they would have to change the name. Like, would they dare try to save money on goggles and only having it 2D? 3D is in the name. Do you think that makes it safe? Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket is only a 10-minute wait if you're brave enough for it. I have some important and interesting things for you in the description box. And remember, hashtag Shark Facade and hashtag Save the Wall, and watch this next. Don't miss the magic, don't miss the fun, click it.